Oh
Yo,
man,
Andreas, I have to ask you this question, bro. Like, what planet do you live on? Because it
dude,
feels
it's
like you're not in with us, you know? You're like,
that's a really good question. All I know is that the planet I come from has 36-hour days. I can tell from my sleep cycle, but it confuses people because you meet people half the month that are nocturnal, and they're like, "Oh, you're cool because you hang out at night and you drink coffee." I'm like, "No, I don't. I just." And then like the next group, they're like, "Oh, you're a real go-getter. You get up at 5 o'clock in the morning." And you're like, "No, I don't." And then eventually they just realize, like, "Oh my God, Tyler Durden supposedly only sleeps 1 hour a night," you know? And like, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm from a planet. I might just be from some planete geometry of a flat reality that just expands in every direction, or I could be in some sort of Mobius donut strip thing. But like, definitely Anunnaki blood, tiger blood, whatever Charlie's. I'm bi winning, try winning. I'm poly with him. I'm whatever. We're gonna go there.
yo,
But
goddamn, some geometry stuff, man. All right, all right, I understand.
we'll try our best. What is the
Yo,
name of that holiday?
Yeah,
Norse
quick
code.
question. How is Brittany? Is she still with you?
Yeah, she's doing well. So that's the thing. The kids outside with their fireworks right now that are shooting them off, and Brittany's sister's kids are here. Like her sister's family is here, and it's been pretty good. I mean, like there's lakes everywhere, so it's weird as you look at Wisconsin and Minnesota, and they just have thousands of lakes just spread out. It looks like some like forbidden part of Russia you're not allowed to see, you know. But it's like it looks amazing, and there's just swampland, and then they're like, yeah, in the wintertime we have trails that go. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, because it isn't like this all year round. It gets to be hot as heck. Like right now, it's like 30 degrees centigrade almost. It's like 27 or something. It will go, back down to freezing, and then you can take these routes around from one lake to another. So in the wintertime, they're a lot closer together in certain ways because they don't have to go around all these freaking,
I see.
potholes. Yeah, and so they have a really like close, legit like winter connection. But in the summertime, they go onto the lakes in their pontoons, and the lakes become this whole community, which is like really interesting because they have a lot of freedom on the lakes, and it freaks me out how big the fish get because they drop fish I thought out of the sky, but now they actually have pipes that like pipe fish, baby fish into the lakes so that they can keep them right, and then they do it once a year from trucks. Trucks will come and put the pipes into the water and empty them like petroleum. And then the fish grow, and if nobody catches the fish because they're liberal, they'll become like 50 pounds or 100 pounds or 300 pounds. Eventually you have a 20-foot northern or something like that. And it's just too big, you know what I mean? Like there's no one to deal with it.
So they have a fish. They have too many fish, too many and too big fish over there. Oh, your sound just cut out.
Oh, brutal. Yeah, sorry.
Right,
Yeah, they have big fish that grow to be like too big, and then no one can eat them, and so then they'll end up alone. It's like so you actually have. That's a big thing where I'm from, actually, in the coast. Like squid, like if nobody eats the squid will grow from like about an inch or like 2.5 centimeters to about 2 meters, right? Like 6.5 feet, just about. And so they're so big that hold on one second.
You want me to?
That's right. It's just like your personality, man, is just fucking insane. So I have a question. The first one would be like, what makes you tick? That's the question.
Why? Makes you tick?
Yeah. So energetic.
Well, there's definitely Slavic blood involved or something. Like when you're born, there's a way about you. And I've got like definitely enough Neanderthal, Klingon skull, like whatever alien race that is. Like I dent people's walls, and I apologize. Like when I was young. So at this point, I think and I don't drink coffee because it hurts my gut. I don't really like caffeine because it makes me sleepy. I don't do cocaine because that's boring. So I don't really, it's like, it's not like I can say like, you can buy this and you can be like this or something. But, I'm crazy, like for sure. I mean, like there's a certain level of mania that's like, and I spend a lot of time like doing things. And maybe it's because I don't drink coffee or something that I have like sustained energy. I don't have like, these amphetamine like rhythms of sleep deprivation and then I'm better again. But also, I spent a lot of time around the world in different places. And so and never normalized to any one thing. And you go to one place and they're like, well, you're crazy. You act like that. Like, and I'm like, yeah, well, you know where people where I'm from call that, or where I've been call that craziness? They call that survival, because they have to do it. Like, if you live in a hot place or a cold place or in the water, in the desert, like, you're going to call everybody else crazy, especially somebody who just, like, visits those places. Why would you visit this place? It's like, so eventually you just stop trying to be normalized. And that's I would say that fundamentally, that's the biggest one. Like, people are like, okay, well, this is what normal people do. And I'm like, okay, am I going to get put in a gulag? Then get the hell away from me. I'm not going to do it, Like, I'm going to wear whatever I want.
Yeah, quickly, can you tell us some places? Where are some places you have been or lived?
Okay, let's see. I lived in Paraguay, Argentina, Chile, like all over South America and all over Europe, like Eastern Europe particularly, like Croatia is where my family's from. I lived in France for a while. I walked across Spain. I did the Camino de Compostela from across France and Spain, and hitchhiked through Hungary, and I've been to Germany and Austria and Denmark. I took trains across Denmark into Norway, and man, by the way, in Sweden they don't let you drink alcohol. That's like a messed up rule. You have to
what?
You have to buy like 3% if it's cold. So normal beer, you can't. Yeah, you know why? Because it's an Indian reservation for Scandinavians. It's just like a terrible idea. They just are like, oh, we don't trust these people, so we're gonna make them buy like warm beer, which is really shameful because like, you think they're not going to drink it? Then you just have a bunch of idiots drinking warm beer with mullets, by the way. Like, there's not like, you think Sweden's sophisticated? They have mullets too. Like, the whole idea, I don't know. But Denmark, pretty nice, pretty cold-hearted, pretty great place. I walked around Denmark with this speaker on my fanny pack, and they would just blast music at people, as I do. And then in Denmark, there's just brick buildings, and there's no trees, and it's just all like echo. And it's just like, the name of the game is the burr, 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 burr. And everyone's just like, what? Who's this clown? Why did this clown not get embarrassed yet? Like, Denmark's weird. Like, you get out of Denmark, you get into a train, and there's like, everyone just goes to this machine and checks the thing, and you pay for it. There's no one to check you, like, because it's an honor system. And like, basically everyone's there to check you because they look at you and they're like, see that guy? He didn't pay.
Yeah.
Glad I paid. Glad I'm not that weirdo. And you're like, what is wrong with you? Like,